Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Leena, and I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate your love and support on my channel. Uh, Before starting the reading, if you need any personal sessions or you want to check my other channels, you can find the link in the description of the video. Feel free to check that. So today we are doing a coffee cup reading, and topic for today's reading is messages that are important for you at this time from your guides. So you will be having three options to choose from. You can choose basis the cups you see in front of you or the images that you see. Group number one, that's your cup. And if you want to choose with the image, that's your image. Group number two, that is your cup. And if you want to choose with the image, that's going to be your image. And group number three, that's your cup, and the image, yeah, that's gonna be your image. Now, if you need time, you can pause the video and take your time to select the option accordingly. If you feel drawn to more than one option, again, that's your call. You can listen to more than one group and take whatever resonates with you. I'm going to start with group number one. Hello, group number one. Whosoever chose this image or this cup, this is going to be your reading. So I'm keeping the image on the side for now. We are going to start with your cup, and accordingly, I'll be proceeding on with the cards to see in details. Okay, so what are the important messages from your guides today that you need to hear at this time? I'm hearing slow down, slow down. That's what I heard, slow down. And while I was looking here, I felt as if there are two paths or two groups here, like as if either this is about like an existential crisis that you're feeling at the moment, like you're not understanding whether to completely go with option A or completely go with option B, or whether to take a balance and then operate. So that's how I'm seeing it. Okay. I'm also seeing this as if you choose path B or option B, and when I'm saying that, that's 11:11 on my clock. Um, it seems as if there's going to be one major obstacle to overcome, but that's going to be a major one, okay? But when I'm looking at this option, like on the other path, there's a lot happening. It's a lot more chaotic, okay? So I have this feeling that you need to slow down in order to think clearly which one would you like to rather go with, okay? So I think at the end of the day, you're going to get what you're going to get. But of course, the journey matters, right? It's about the journey on the way, what you are going through, what kind of experiences you have. So interesting energy, by the way. Some of you, I'm also getting this feeling of detoxing. So maybe you guys are actually being advised to detox your gut health, like to probably consume something that can help you to kind of detox your colons, uh, which is good for your gut health and things like that. For some of you, I think it's talking about paying attention to hormonal changes that's happening with you. This could be specific to the females watching me. This could be talking about some kind of paying attention to your feminine health. Um, when it comes to your consumption habits and how it's affecting it. Um, I'm also getting this feeling that you are being like, I'm feeling a very strong masculine presence around you in spirit. So this could be someone's ancestor. This could be someone's patron deity that I'm channeling. Okay. I'm also very strongly channeling Hanuman here. So for many of you, probably this is your confirmation. If you resonate with that energy, if you pray to him, if you work with him, then that's a confirmation there. Um, I also have this feeling when I'm looking at here. It's giving me like a feeling of finding out some kind of treasure. Okay. Now, it doesn't necessarily has to be something material, but this is giving me a feeling as if an important piece in the puzzle, or something like finding the right kind of information at the right time, or getting out of a place at the right time. Like universe is going to align it so perfectly that you're going to be like, wow, I came out of this place at the right time. Say for example, suddenly there is a job transfer that happens at your workplace, or you are being fired, say for example. Right after that, you land up a different opportunity, and you will be shocked how it works miraculously. I'm also getting this feeling of um, something miraculously working out for you, and you're going to find the right kind of either information, place, connection. Again, this is a collective reading, so that's coming to you like right at the perfect time. I'm also getting the vision of a starfish when I'm looking here, and I'm also getting this penguin kind of image here. So penguins are usually like they represent loyalty. Okay, they represent loyal people around you. So wow, number three, I think it has something to do with finding the right kind of people at the right time. It's like the moment you need help, the right kind of people showing up in your life. And you're going to feel like, wow, how that happened. Like this was so miraculous. And I think it's all about, like, it's talking all about focusing and surrendering. Um, Probably some of you are not sleeping well for the last couple of days or weeks because in your mind, it's like probably you guys are also picking up on this energy of something is going to happen, something big is going to happen, something is changing. I don't feel like, like I think some of you are already, you have started picking up on that energy where you feel, I know there's something about to happen, I know there's a tower moment coming. Maybe some of you are actually picking up on that, and the energy here is telling me that surrender in faith and look how it works out for you. Just wait and watch. Okay. With the image that you choose, like this one, this is the image. This bird actually talks about focus. Whenever I see the symbolism of hawks and eagles and those scavengers, it always reminds me of the fact you need to focus. Keep focusing on the goal. What comes in between shouldn't be your problem at the time. Okay, even if something is bothering you, your focus shouldn't completely go there. I can understand there could be disturbances, chaos happening and things like that, but sometimes you need to be focused on the goal, and wherever your attention goes, universe brings that thing into your life. The more you give attention to your goals, the more you give attention to what you actually need, rest of it will slowly be taken out of the focus. All right. So that's the kind of energy I am channeling for you. And yes, this is also a confirmation for people who have been intuitively picking up on some kind of tower moment entering your life. I think that's a sign for you. And especially if you have been feeling changes in your gut health, like some kind of digestive issues or things like that, that's another confirmation for you, okay? So I feel, yes, you're not wrong. You're picking up on the right energy. There is going to be a big tower moment that's entering your life, but that's happening to align you with certain energies, people, and path that are actually important for you to level up or to go to the next level, okay? The number 18 or the date 18, 18th could be significant, is what I'm feeling. I'm also getting something related to your teeth. So maybe you are getting your uh, tooth checkup done, or again, this is another confirmation if recently you have got your teeth cleaning or something like that, some kind of checkup with the dentist, then I think that's your confirmation again here. I'm getting the number 38. I'm actually seeing, wow, I saw key with wings here. Like this, that's how I'm seeing it. And it actually reminded me of, in Harry Potter, I think it was the Chamber of Secrets where they go looking after the, um wait, was it Chamber of Secrets again? I don't remember which part that was. But these three, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they go looking after the entrance of that chamber. And there were so many keys with wings that were flying. Okay. And Harry spots out the key that will actually work in the door. Okay. Something like that. So I'm seeing that kind of a vision where there's so many keys floating in the air with wings, but you're going to spot the right one, which is actually going to work. So something like that. You're going to catch the solution. It's going to come to you. Interesting. Let's see. I'm also getting, like, I'm hearing wolf moon. Wolf moon. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Uh, anyways, maybe it has some symbolism for someone. You know, the kind of feeling I'm channeling with your cup is like, first you're going to be put into a problem, and suddenly you're also getting the solution. It's like you're not going to have to struggle a lot with it. Like, say, for example, it's like you're, like, as I said, I think just a couple of minutes back, you're fired from your current job. But immediately, in just a couple of days, someone randomly just gives you another offer. You're like, oh, okay, I didn't get the time to even stress about it. So I'm getting a feeling as if you'll be put in a problem out of nowhere, and you also get the solution. It's like, okay, I didn't have to struggle much with that. So this tower moment is not gonna make you feel like, why am I having this again, like. And I'm also getting this feeling of like the King of Cups and Queen of Cups energy. So you have become better at handling your emotions. It's like you're not acting out of anxiety. You're not acting out of like, oh, you are still trusting somewhere in your heart that, yeah, I know there's something else coming. It's not just about it. It's not just about this tower moment. There's something behind again coming for me, to save me, to get me, or whatever that is. Okay. I think for most of you, this reading is kind of acting as a confirmation sign that what you have been feeling in your gut is actually happening. You're not just dreaming about it. You're not just, thinking randomly about it. It's actually happening. Okay. And you are being dragged in a different direction, which is gonna actually help you to up level. I'm also getting the number 75. For some reason, I'm being told, like, I'm getting it as like a part of the house number. So I don't know if that's actually someone's house number, or if you're, in case if you're moving, then the number 75 could be significant regarding that movement. For many of you, that could be the case. I'm also getting the number 2240. I'm also getting soon you are going to need glasses. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you are getting a new pair of glasses. I don't know. I got that. Okay, so hmm. And I'm also getting this feeling like, you know, when you're done with something like in your garden, when you're cleaning out your garden and you're just trying to probably, prepare that compost or something, you put everything in the ground and you cover it with the soil, and it's like, you know something like that, like. Anyways, let's see. I'm gonna start with your cards now. Let me see if I can channel anything with the image. I'm seeing a lot of red in my vision. Red is I take it as a symbolism of like the root chakra, the below chakras. Some of you, it's talking about bringing more foundation and more stability in your home life, in your career, because it's a collective reading, so take as per what applies to your situation. I think it's talking about bringing more stability and taking you out of your survival mode. Let me see, okay, with the cards now, what can we get? Oh my god, see, I'm not making things up. The moment I cut the deck, it's the Hierophant. Hierophant, Taurus energy, Earth sign energy. It's actually about your stability, okay? Let me see. Today I'm guided to take even reversals. Okay, let's see what's up. Can we get anything regarding the current situation and how it's moving? Okay, that came out. Oh wow, okay. Hmm. That came out first, so I'm taking it. Princess of Swords, Four of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing stop rejecting yourself. Stop rejecting yourself is what I heard. You got Princess of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Hmm. Okay. When I'm looking at this, one message that I'm getting is like lately, probably you have been, whatever you're trying to do in life, you're very much focused on the material aspect of things. Because when I'm looking at these cards, see, it's the Princess of Swords, which is like the Page of Swords, okay? And Page of Swords, bottom you have King of Swords, okay? Now, the feeling that I'm getting is probably this is also, for some of you, this is about just your recent past, maybe last couple of weeks, months. I have this feeling that you're focusing on only the material aspect of things. You want to see things working out in your life, no doubt, but you have to stop just thinking it from one side. Say, for example, yeah, you want to get a job. I'm just giving an example. You want to get a job that pays you well and, things like that. But at the same time, you also have to focus on the other aspect of life where are you able to have more time for yourself? So I have a feeling that some of you are being kind of, you are being reminded of the fact that are you still aware why you started this? Are you still aware? For some of you, this could also mean that um, why you started in the first place. Probably it was your business. Probably it is something you took a different decision to start something new, but lately you have become very materialistic regarding that aspect of your goal. Okay, so when I'm seeing this pentacle cards in the reverse, it's also giving me a feeling that it's more about feeding your soul with what you're doing, because at the end of the day, if things are not in balance, okay, um, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to receive what you're supposed to receive when you're out of balance. Okay, let's see, anything else can we get? Yeah, blasted tower. Wow, I just kept talking about this. The feeling I'm getting is the reason why universe is bringing you this tower moment is to make you realize it's not always about the materialistic aspect of things. Sometimes it's also about, for many of you, probably you're also facing blockages in money lately. Like the way you want your money to be moving, the way you were expecting money to be. Say, for example, you have your own business and you were expecting, say, for example, 5K this month, but you only ended up making 1K or hardly 2K. Some of you could actually be facing blockages with your money, because you know what, it is necessary for you to go through this tower moment to ultimately make you realize it's not just about the materialistic aspect of things, it's more deeper than that. Okay, and I also feel, yeah, I kept talking about this in the cup. See, it's happening. Oh my god. Yeah, last judgment reverse and two of cups. The last judgment I heard reserved. Wow, I was about to say that. This is so interesting. All the pentacle cards I see are reverse in your this thing, in your reading. I also have a feeling when I see the judgment in the reverse and coming up with the two of cups, your love life is not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be anything related to the past. So some of you, if you have been expecting to hear back, to hear back from someone from the past, or maybe you have been doubting whether I'm gonna reconcile with someone in the past, I don't think so. Your love life is completely changing. There is new energy entering when it comes to your love life. Okay, this is especially for people who are single or are expecting to get into a soulmate relationship. I think your past is no longer have any impact when it comes to your love life. It's literally gonna be very different from what you have experienced till date. I do feel you have paid your karmic debts when it comes to your love life, specifically your personal relationships. There's a lot of clearing there, I feel, karma wise, when it comes to your personal relationships and love life, your friendships. Um, yeah, it's not going to be anything same like your past. Can we get anything else? Oh my God. I can't believe why the pentacle cards are like, just look at that. Only the two of pentacles came up upright, nine of pentacles reverse, ace of pentacles reverse. Interesting. I'm also getting this feeling that right now, uh, probably for many of you, it's talking about um, not only just uplifting yourself, but uplifting the people around you, people who, the way I'm channeling this energy when I'm seeing these cards in reverse, it's giving me a feeling like sometimes you have to also work for the greater good. It's not just about you, but also the people involved in the process. It's not just about you moving forward, but also people involved moving forward to a certain extent. So I think the lesson you are being taught here, or what you're trying, like what your guides are telling you to focus on, is the larger impact. Say, for example, you are a content creator. I'm giving an example to put my point more clearly. So I think it's about creating the kind of content that actually adds value. It's not just about generating money, coins. It's not just about filling your own pockets up. Probably it's also about the kind of impact you're creating it out there in the world. Okay. So I think the lesson being taught here, or why this tower moment is being brought into your life, to make you realize that it's not just about focusing on the materialistic aspect of things. Okay. The goal is not, again, it's important. I'm not saying that material things are not important. They are. They make our life easier and better, and things like that. But just focusing on one aspect can create an imbalance. For some of you, it could also mean that your health was getting impacted to a large extent because you were focusing a lot on your money or the materialistic aspect of things. You are not giving time to yourself, you are not giving time to your family, or things like that. So now I think that's being balanced out for you with this tower moment. Probably some of you are just falling sick, and you are being reminded of the fact that, listen, you need to have a balance. If you keep going on at this pace, you're not going to go too far. So maybe for some of you, that's the message here, okay? To slow down. That's the reason, probably in the beginning, I heard this. You need to slow down. You need to smell the roses while you can on your journey, okay? And yeah, I think, yeah, group number one, that's going to be a reading. I'm going to see you again with another video, another topic. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye. Hello, group number two. This is going to be your reading. Whosoever chose this picture or this cup, this is going to be your reading. I'm seeing a focus on your third eye, like someone's third eye is opening up. They are having some kind of deep realizations. There is a focus on your third eye, your Ajna chakra. Um, let's see. I'm also getting this lapis lazuli, so I'm not sure if you have recently bought one for yourself, or maybe this is something you are looking for, like the crystal that you can get for yourself. Okay. I'm also getting that right now the air element is very strong for you. So working with air element can help you. Especially breathing exercises will be really good for you at this moment. Uh, do some kind of smoke cleansing if you want to cleanse yourself, cleanse your space. That's amazing. You can do air cleansing for yourself. Okay, things like that. Um, if you want to release some kind of emotions, write it down, burn it, and give it to the earth, or give it to the universe, give it to the air. Especially for many of you, I also feel a strong sense of anger, agitation. You have a lot of energy that you're channeling, and you're not, it's like the feeling I'm channeling here is like you have um, suddenly you have these upsurge of energy inside you, which makes you very aggressive. um, Use it to your advantage. Use that aggression to probably exercise, go for a jog, go for running. um, for many of you, I'm also getting this feeling that this aggression is telling you to build yourself. This aggression is telling you to channel the energy to build yourself. For many of you, I'm getting this feeling, focus on your physical body, build your physical body, your physical strength. Okay. Go for some kind of core strength workout, yoga, um, Pilates, running. I'm getting this feeling, use this aggression to build your physical body, to change your looks. Um, I'm also getting this feeling that, sorry, oh my God, I'm sorry. For many of you, there could be a symbolism of bugs, beetles, or honeybees that you might be seeing a lot around you. So that's your confirmation. This is your sign. And I'm also getting this feeling that you need to keep yourself active because you're gonna get a lot busier going forward from the next month, probably. I'm getting this timing around like September. If you're Obviously, if you're watching this in real time when I'm uploading, so I think by September, you're gonna be a lot busier. So right now, whatever energy you're channeling, keep yourself physically active with that. Like, excuse me. Um, this is gonna help you to stay in motion for what's coming ahead of you. Okay, you're gonna need this energy to keep yourself going in the coming months because I feel you're gonna get a lot busier. Okay. um yeah, like, when I'm looking, see, I'll show you how I'm seeing your cup. Okay, like how I am channeling this energy. Like there is a lot of uh like the energy that's kind of suppressed within you, and now slowly it's coming up. Slowly it's actually coming up, see. And sometimes, when this happens, people are not aware how to channel it. Like, when you take the pre-workout and you feel like, oh, I want to do something, I want to do heavy workout, like, I'm channeling that kind of feeling with this cup. Like you have so much of energy, but probably some of you are confused how to outlet this energy. So you might be getting a lot angry lately, or you might be feeling like, why am I so irritated all the time? Maybe, okay, like many of you might be actually getting that kind of an aggression. Okay. So this upsurge of energy is telling you to work on your physical body, to channel this energy to make yourself physically strong. Okay. And you're gonna need this. You're gonna need uh, this much of activity because going forward you're going to get busy, you're going to have a lot of things to take care of. So when you use this or channel this energy in the right way to make yourself more stronger from inside, building your strength and stuff like that, you're going to need this. Okay, so that's why, things like that. For some of you, I think the kind of realizations you're having with your third eye, because I was getting that energy of, it's similar to the energy of, like, when Shiva's third eye opens, he does the Tandava. He does that dance, okay? The dance of destruction. So that is something I'm channeling in your cup. When Shiva's third eye opens, it's the dance of destruction. So, and there's a lot of energy in that dance. There's a lot of energy that he channels in order to transmute something that's not needed anymore, to dissolve what's not needed anymore, so that a new creation can be brought into existence. So that's the energy I'm channeling. For some of you, maybe you are seeing the Nataraj form of Shiva a lot lately. Okay, interesting. I'm also seeing so many birds in my vision, like birds, like, those cute little birds, like lovebirds kind of stuff, I'm seeing those kind of images, very cute birds, colorful. Maybe that's one of the symbolism for you guys, like a, a confirmation sign for someone watching me. I'm also seeing a ring here. Wow, that's a small one. Oh, and that's interesting. I got reminded of a guy. Oh, okay. I'm also seeing the alphabet C. I remember I used to watch this chiropractor on YouTube, and it's a couple of years back actually. I remember watching this guy. I don't even remember from which country he is. And he's a chiropractor. And one day, like on his anniversary, he shared a video with his wife where they captured beautiful moments of their journey and like how they met at a party, like something like that. They met at a party, friends party or something. And immediately when they met, it was like a connection they felt. And at that time, they both were like broke in a way, like they didn't have a lot of money. And they were kind of building themselves up, like both were working on their individual careers to make, big. And then they didn't even have the money to have like a proper wedding. So they decided to like make rings out of copper pennies. Okay. And they got those copper pennies and converted into like a ring, and that's how they use that ring to get married. It was a very low key, very like that kind of a marriage they did, the wedding thing. And then later on they started working together, building together, and things like that. So he shared a whole journey with his wife on the anniversary. There's a total video on that, and how then she got pregnant afterwards, and blah 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 blah, all that jazz. So I was suddenly reminded of that video that I watched on that guy's channel. And maybe for some of you, you are up for a journey like that. Maybe this is talking about meeting a person who actually becomes a part of your hustle as well, and you both grow, like help each other to grow together. So maybe for some of you, that's the message I'm channeling. You end up meeting a person who actually, you together, both of you come together and help build together, build a dream together, things like that. So that's the message probably for some of you out here. I also see a dog here. Wow. Loyal dogs again talk about loyalty, companionship, being by your side. Uh, Interesting. I'm also getting this feeling. Probably this is talking about you meeting a person who is very hardworking. Okay, this could be a person who is really hardworking, or you're gonna resonate with the message when you meet this person. What I'm saying, this could be a person who have literally built themselves from scratch. Maybe this person is really passionate about something, or it maybe this is something I'm talking about you. Okay, something you're really passionate about, and you started building it from scratch. So many of you, that's your sign you're gonna make it big. You're about to actually make it big. It's not very far from you. I keep channeling the number 9. I'm also hearing you're not doing it alone. I think for some of you, the message or the confirmation you needed today is like you're not doing it alone, okay? Probably someone needs to hear this today. You're not doing it alone. I feel like saying it a couple of times. You are not doing it alone. Don't worry. Okay, let me see here. I'm seeing this as a dragon, like a small dragon here. Dragon again, fire energy, fire element, air element, something very strong I channel for you guys. You can use fire, air to manifest or to release what's not needed. I feel like smelling. Give me a moment. Wow, that's weird. I never felt the need to smell. I felt like smelling the plate today. Hmm. This is giving me a feeling of like it has something to do with a fragrance, like something that's going to stand out to you with regards to a person, the way they smell. Wait. Wow. I'm also seeing a lot of blue flowers in my vision, like the morning glory, lavender, like some blue and purple kind of flowers in my vision that I see. I think they're talking about some kind of fragrance here that's going to stand out to you with regards to a person, and that will act as a confirmation. You are going to know it. What I'm saying, you're going to remember. Something to do with fragrance is going to stand out to you. Let me see if I can channel something with the image. I'm getting something related to a silver chain or something related to silver. I don't know if you guys have recently got yourself a silver chain. Something to do with a silver accolade is what I'm hearing. That's maybe a confirmation for some of you. I'm also hearing something to do with your south node in your birth chart, like the south node being activated, like the next part of your life is related to your south node, is what I'm hearing. It's like that purpose is being activated in your life in a way. I'm also getting something related to you hearing something. I'm seeing a ear in my vision. This could be regarding some kind of sound that you hear, or you hear someone talking something and you get your answer. Okay, like something is going to be heard by you and that's going to give you an answer to your question. um, you're going to hear something, is what I'm getting, something important. I'm also hearing let it come. Okay, let's see with the cards what can we get. I also get this feeling as if you're going to be used as the voice for something. uh, Probably you are becoming the face or the voice of something. It's like you're leading something, some kind of either social cause or something like that. I don't know. You're becoming the face or the voice of something. Let's see. Like I'm getting the images of like the brand ambassadors, sometimes they have those brand ambassadors like for certain products, like Johnny Depp with Dior and stuff like that. So I don't know. What are you doing? Yeah, very much so. Anyway, so the cards you get is Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands in the reverse. When I'm seeing this Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's giving me a feeling like you are becoming very, yeah, that's exactly the message I gave you. Probably for a couple of days now, you're finding it difficult to channel your aggression or to channel this energy, that upsurge of energy that you're feeling. S- Like you feel like, oh, I have to get up, I have to do something. But again, you're like, what am I supposed to do? Something like that. Ace of Cups. Ah. For some of you, I think, okay, I'll not jump the gun with that one. Let me get more cards. Okay, Four of Cups. I think for some of you, I'm also channeling this with regards to your sexual. Maybe some of you are finding it difficult to control your desires, or you feel as if, how am I going to channel that? Four of Cups and the intro card in the reverse. I think the advice here is to, again, I'm because now this came out in the reverse. I'll tell you. The advice here is to not give in to your temptation. I'll give you just an example here. Say, for example, you have been celibate for a while. You haven't got into some kind of intimacy, sexual intimacy with a person, maybe for last 3 years, 4 years. I think it's talking about not giving into your temptation. Okay, be aware. This is what I'm getting, because this upsurge of energy or the upsurge of desire that you're feeling, it's actually telling you to use that in order to improve the quality of your life. It's actually telling you to focus on something beneath that temptation. Don't give in to your temptation. Don't sleep with someone just like that and waste it. No, don't do that. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I know that's very easy said than done. It's not easy to, oh my God, I was just talking about this, and look, you have the devil at the bottom. Don't give in to your temptation. Use it to manifest changes in your life. Like, damn, I just told you that. Thank you, spirits, so much for confirming. Hang on, let me take those two cards, okay? Yeah, look, don't be a D. I'm literally getting that word, D word. Don't be a D. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. That's what I'm getting. There's a reason why you have the upsurge of that emotion or that whatever, okay? Use it to manifest changes in your life. Don't waste it. Again, with the devil in the reverse. That's your advice. Don't give in to your temptation. I told you the moment I saw this freaking card in the reverse, I told you that. Yeah. Let's take, oh my God, that's, sorry. There are too many. Can we get anything else, spirits? Yeah, see, you got the 10 of cups in the reverse, and bottom you have the star card in the reverse. So you need to use this in order to heal yourself, and see, you're right now not satisfied with your life. So this upsurge of emotion, this upsurge of aggression, disappointment. I'm also seeing 777. So some of you, that could be your sign. Maybe that's one of the signs you're seeing a lot. So I think the energy here is talking about using it to actually bring more satisfaction in your life, but going in the right way about it. Use it to build yourself, use it to manifest changes in your life, use it to heal yourself, because Star card is in the reverse. Star card is about healing as well. So, yep. And know your worth. I was cutting the deck and I saw the Empress. Know your worth and don't just give in to a random temptation to satisfy your. You have to grow above your emotions. You have to grow above your desires. That's when you become the Empress, right? That's when you become someone who is powerful. You know what's powerful? When you don't give in to your desires. You know who the real powerful person is? Who doesn't just act blindly by listening to their emotions and desires. You have to grow above that. You have to grow above your emotions and desires in order to become powerful. That's what is powerful. Anything else, spirits? Can we? Oh, that gemmed out, gemmed out. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Yep, that's how you are gonna. What do you say? How do you say again? That's how you're gonna come out of this energy of being stuck again and again. That's how you're going to come out of it. You have to look beyond your temptations. Again, this devil card and this coming out together speaking volumes to me. You have to start looking beyond your temptations so that you can manifest powerful changes in your life. If you want to lose weight, you will have to give up the temptation of eating a cheesecake. Just saying, okay? Just an example. So this card speaks volumes when I'm seeing this in your reading. Okay, what came out? Yeah, see, all these cards are reverse. The Six of Wands reverse, Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, lot of dissatisfaction, lot of feeling restless. Um, yeah, there's so much of energy and fire, but at the same time, these cards are in the reverse, like Six of Wands. The desire to, like Six of Wands is the card of victory, winning the battle, but it's reverse. You feel very defeated. And again, Four of Swords, restlessness, feeling so anxious, feeling angry. Um, it's like defeat. You feel defeated every time by your emotions. You feel defeated every time by your temptations, or something like that. Okay, or people having hold on you, or whatever that is. Again, this is a collective reading, so it's gonna be different for everyone. Hmm. I think here the battle is not with someone external, but rather internal. That's it's talking about, because even this came out in the reverse. You know how South Node is your Ketu. Ketu is about detachment. There's a reason why I was channeling that energy. I think a couple of minutes back, I did mention it in your reading. So I have a feeling that this challenge is going to help you overcome, or basically the South Node activation that's taking place is actually helping you to overcome this temptation, and it's creating a detachment there. Hmm. So that you can move forward. Yeah, see, there's a lot of energy of like, um, energy of being restless, energy of not seeing things clearly, energy of not recognizing what you can truly do and what you're truly capable of doing. Yeah, that's your message, group number two. Okay. So group number two, that's where I'll leave you with your message. I'm gonna see you again another day, another time with another video, another topic. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, bye bye. Hello, group number three. So this is going to be your reading. Whoever chose this image or this cup, I'm already receiving a message that you need to be more vulnerable. You need to bring out more. Again, I'm not saying that you don't have to bring out your vulnerable side in front of people whom you really don't trust. I'm not saying that. But I think there's a need here to speak up with authenticity, how you feel. to the people who are close to you, and people who genuinely need that side of you. Like, say for example, um, let's say for example, your husband, your wife, your children, or maybe your own parents. Okay, maybe there's a need here to speak up with emotion. Like, you need to show them that, yeah, sometimes it's good to act tough from the outside. It's good to appear like, hey, you are strong, you can handle it by yourself. But I think also it's important to ask for help when needed, and speaking up with the people whom you trust with vulnerability. I think the one message that I'm receiving here is of being vulnerable. Being vulnerable doesn't mean that you are weak. It doesn't mean that like it's not your birthright. No, it's nothing like that. Being vulnerable is only a part of being human. And sometimes your loved ones do need that from you. Okay, when you speak up with heart, when you show your emotions to them, it actually could make them feel more connected to you, and it can probably also help you solve the misunderstanding that might be happening with maybe some of your connections. Maybe it's just a matter of being vulnerable and speaking with your authentic self. Okay, let's see what's in your cup. Hang on. Oh wow. I'm channeling this feeling again. I don't know if you it's like, I don't know, if someone wants to be vulnerable with you, or it's like, like, say for example, your father has always been, oh, where did this come from? Anyways, that's interesting. Anyways, um maybe, say for example, your father has always been that tough guy. Okay, he never shows his emotions. He never like, speaks about what's going on in his life and how he's feeling. But I think now probably he's kind of feeling like he could have been there for you. He could have understood your emotions. Probably he could have been there for you emotionally. Maybe someone is realizing this about you. I don't know. I'm channeling it both ways. Maybe for some of you, you are feeling this way, that I could have been there for someone emotionally. Because you know what? There is a thing about wolves. You chose the wolf spirit, or the wolf and the animal image. Wolves are very like, they are always with their pack. They are very much like, they they are like the community animal. Okay, they always work as the collective in a way. So I have a feeling probably someone is either feeling guilty. Excuse me. Someone is either feeling guilty of not being vulnerable with you and honest with you with their emotions. Okay, or maybe some of you are feeling this towards someone. Okay, and or for many of you, this could be talking in the sense that maybe you need to become more vulnerable when you speak with people. You need to be coming from a more vulnerable place when you're interacting with people, in general. So again, take how that message resonates with you. I saw someone sitting on a wheelchair. I don't know if I'm channeling someone's parents here, or I don't know. I saw someone sitting in a wheelchair. Interesting. I'm also getting this feeling like you are something about handwritten letter, or something about like something handwritten that you find, and it's gonna maybe make you very emotional. um I don't know, I keep channeling emotions like, wow, this cup is very, I don't know, like it seems as if for many of you probably this is talking about having the guilty conscience of not being vulnerable when you could have been. And maybe you think that you missed your chance, or you could have acted better somewhere, or you might have shown a little more mercy or kindness to people or to someone in specific, or this is something someone is feeling towards you, that they could have been little more kind towards you, they could have been little more vulnerable towards you, and maybe the dynamics could have been different. So maybe I think some of you, there is someone around you who's having this kind of a realization when it comes to you and the relationship they shared with you. I'm also getting something related to a handwritten letter or a handwritten note. So I don't know if you're actually receiving that from someone. And the moment I said that, it was 121212 on my screen, like the time 121212. That could be significant for many of you. Okay. I'm also getting that Chinese lunar year, that something to do with that time, maybe when it's celebrated, or something to do with that. I don't know. I'm also channeling that in my vision, like the decorations they do with that red thing. I'm channeling that in my mind. I'm also getting the alphabet F. I'm also getting P, FP. I don't know. Um, I'm also seeing boxing gloves in my vision. I'm not sure why I'm seeing that. Boxing gloves. Maybe for some of you, that's a symbolism in some way, shape, or form. Or boxing glove, like the other way around that I'm seeing it is like, I'm seeing it as a sign of defensiveness, like your defenses were always up with something or someone, or, like I'm seeing it as a sign of defensiveness, like you're defending yourself with something or someone here. Mm. Sign of defensiveness. I'm also getting, wow, look, you know what, how I saw this? Like, as if someone was pushed off the cliff. Like, that's how I saw this vision. Like, someone was pushed off that cliff. Like, go, do it yourself. Maybe you have this feeling with someone. Maybe you feel as if someone pushed you off the cliff, like they left you on your own, they never were there for you. Okay, something like that. Like, that's how I'm seeing this. Interesting energy, by the way. I'm getting the vision of the fossils. Like, how when you sometimes, when you go to places, certain dried up beaches and stuff like that, You find rocks, and when you break them, you find some kind of fossil. You know, those, I've seen those videos where people actually, the archaeologists and paleontologists, they do this kind of research. So the way I'm seeing that symbolism is like you're opening a very, it's like you're opening up an old wound, um, like some kind of emotion is resurfacing, and it's related to some kind of issue of vulnerability. Okay, maybe it's resurfacing because now you feel that, uh, like something wasn't taken care of a couple of years ago. For many of you, this could also be indicating the fact that you might be actually getting visions from your past life, maybe in your dreams. I have a feeling you might be having realizations regarding your past life as well, like something that happened to you in the past life, and you still carry that, like your soul still carries the imprints of that. Because I'm seeing the fossil as the representation of something very old, okay, of course, which is resurfacing. So, wow, it's interesting how the message is like intertwining into things like that. For many of you, probably it's about understanding or getting an answer to why certain things are happening and how it is linked to probably one of your past lives, or it's linked to something that happened to you when you were very young. It's also something like that is what I'm channeling. Or many of you, maybe you're realizing this when you, for some of you, I'm also channeling this energy of, noticing this behavior in your own child, or something that your child is doing differently is making you realize something which could have been done in a different way in your old young years. I hope I'm able to put the point across. Maybe your children or your child is helping you to heal something which happened to you many, many years ago when you were young. Okay, maybe some of you, that's also the message. Hmm. I'm also hearing the word escapism. Okay, we're gonna see if I can channel something with the image. For some of you, the way I'm, because in this, the wolf is howling. Okay, the howl. Just give me a moment. I'm also getting the alphabet J. Um, with this howling wolf symbolization, for some reason, the feeling that I'm channeling with this is like you are summoning something from the past, or some kind of feeling from the past, in order to heal it this time. It's like, like, for some of you, this is also talking about having some kind of realization when it comes to a past life lesson or a past life suffering. You're coming to the realization and you're trying to heal it within you now. It's as if you're trying to summon something from the past, but this time around you're trying to heal it, or this time around you have the answer to it, something like that. Let me see what else we can get with your cards, okay? I'm getting the number 5. That could be significant. You might be seeing a lot of fives, or 3. I feel like shuffling your deck like again and again. Like, hmm. For some of you, I think I'm also getting this feeling after a long time, you're finally able to let go of something that hurt you in the past. It took you maybe a really long time to finally be able to accept that. You're finally finding that forgiveness in your heart with regards to something that happened to you in the past. Maybe you're finally able to forgive that person or forgive that whatever happened. Uh, yeah, it's like it took you a long time to come out of that. Interest. And the moment I was saying that, I saw 1111 on my recording. Hmm, one more. Yeah, look. Um, so you got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Death in the reverse, and then you got the Ten of Wands. Wow. It took you a really long time to come out of this. For some of you, it could be 13 years, I'm getting. 13 years. Okay, can we get now anything else? Seven of Wands. I'm getting, the feeling I'm channeling within is like a heavy, when you are carrying a heavy, I'm not even able to speak. Sorry. The feeling that I'm channeling is like you have been carrying a heavy weight for so long, and now that weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And yes, the weight has been lifted off your shoulders, but you still have that feeling of heaviness, like the last bit of it. When you travel for too long in the bus, and then even if you get off the bus, you still feel like, oh, I'm sitting in the bus, like that kind of a feeling. So maybe some kind of weight that has been already lifted off your shoulders. For some of you, this might have already happened. For some of you, you're in the process of letting go and removing that off your shoulders. But there is this again heavy feeling, yeah. Got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Foolish Man in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Wow, interesting energy. Hmm. Foolish Man in the reverse. Yeah, like, mm, Foolish Man talks about jumping off the cliff. But you remember in your cup, I told you, you were thrown off the cliff. You were not ready, of course, for it, and you probably didn't do it willingly, but you were thrown off. There's this heavy energy of endings. Look, you have Ten of Swords at the bottom. For some of you with this sun symbolism, no, probably this is talking about your father figure, and again, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, mother figure. For some of you, I keep channeling this energy of parents, or maybe your guides, like people who were supposed to be your parents, or like people whom you grew up with, things like that again. Wow, I'm suddenly feeling an itch in my right leg. I don't know if that is symbolic to someone. For some of you, are also getting something that could have happened to you at the age of 27 is also what I'm getting. Age of 27. For some of you, maybe you were forced to leave, like literally from your house or somewhere you were living in, like with someone or with your parents, and you are forced to move out. Um, with this Eight of Cups, okay, you are forced to move out without any proper security or without any proper foundation. You are forced to move out. Maybe that is also something I'm channeling. Let me see what else can we get. Why the foolish man in the reverse? Sorry, why the foolish man in the reverse? Interesting. Look, Three of Wands, Two of Cups. You are calling in your soul family. With this cry of the wolf, you're actually calling in your soul family, is what I feel. Okay? Um, yeah, again. I'm seeing this as for some reason, I'm seeing this as like the soul family. That's what you're calling in. You have been doing it by yourself for long, or you have been really wondering. For many of you, this is also talking about actually wandering, not having a solid place to live or a solid source of income or whatever that is. Like not having a safety net is what I'm getting. And with these two cards now coming up, I feel you're calling in your soul family. For some of you, this is talking about a place that you're about to move into that's going to feel like, yes, this is my home. For some of you, it's about the place that is calling you in. Because you know what? I'm seeing this here. Like, look at that. The chariot is reversed. You were stuck. You were not able to move. Like, as if something or some place was calling you out, but you were not able to move because you lacked resources, you lacked help, you lacked people who could have helped you lacked support. But for whenever I'm seeing this again and again, my eyes keep going to this, and it keeps giving me the feeling like calling in your soul family, calling in home. Um, this cry, this wolf cry, is actually symbolism of the fact that you're calling in your soul family. You're actually manifesting that place, those people whom you can call home. Yeah, look, the moment I cut, I see the universe card. The beginning of a new chapter, new cycle completely. Calling in home. Wow, I love this energy. Interesting. Your I When I'm looking at all these cards, it's also giving me a feeling like you have been really facing a lot of bad luck when it comes to, or whatever you say, a lot of like negative experiences when it comes to personal life relationships and people. Like you never found that support in someone because I have seen this card like thrice in your reading. Every time I'm trying to like cut the deck, I do see it while shuffling. So I think you have been really unlucky when it comes to people and relationships in your life, not having a safety net, not having people who can really be there for you. Look how this hermit is kind of interacting with the snake. It gives me a feeling like um, you have been really doing it all by yourself, really keeping it all strong, and you have been unlucky when it comes to collaborations. You have been always unlucky when it comes to having those people in life with whom you could have been, you thought you wanted to be vulnerable, but you could not. They closed you off to a big extent because every time you tried to open up, no, you got a door slammed on your face. Seven of Wands. They really closed you up a lot. But I think you are calling in home now. It's like calling in those people, or for many of you, this could be actually related to a place, complete different land you're starting your life with, like, things like that. Because Eight of Cups, for many of you, this could be symbolic of movement, Eight of Cups. So moving to a place where actually you end up finding people who are really supportive of you. You feel that home vibe. Even if you're alone, you feel home. Okay. I'll take one final card here, and then we can call it a reading, group number three. Yeah, you got Princess of Wands in the reverse. Your inner child was killed in a way. Like when I'm looking at this card in the reverse with Princess of Wands, it gives me a feeling like your inner child was suppressed. Your inner child was suppressed. Um, wow, interesting. This was trying to come out, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're calling in your ultimate, what do you say, home. Because Ten of Pentacles is not just money, it's having a whole fulfilled life, having all your material desires met. Ten of Pentacles is like the ultimate card of manifesting everything you always wanted. Because these are pentacles. Pentacles means your material reality, what you have manifested in your material reality. It has a physical existence. And Ten of Pentacles means all your dreams have been materialized. Okay. So, group number three, that's going to be your reading. I'm going to leave you here with your message. We'll see you again with another topic, another video on my channel. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and I'm going to see you again. Bye bye.